When we don't pray, we are not only robbed of this, but there are things that happen when we don't pray. I don't have the time, but I will give you 3 of them. When we don't pray, number 1, we faint. Luke 18:1. When we don't pray, we faint. The word fainting there is to lose momentum, to lose energy, to lose vibrancy. Your vibrancy in the spirit, your passion in the spirit is sustained by the fire that your prayer life produces. When we don't pray, we faint. Number 2, when we don't pray, we die. I don't mean die like spiritual death alone. Literally, physically, we die. You may not see it because you don't die in one day. When we don't pray, it's like a farm with no farmer plowing it. No sowing, no mowing grasses, no nothing. The reason why we die is because the thief, killing is part of what he does. He does not only steal and destroy. When we don't pray, we don't ward off Satan and his cohorts and darkness. We will die spiritually, die financially, eventually die physically. Do the experiment. Trouble Satan and don't pray. Save souls, transform lives, give to the kingdom, love the Lord, make sure that the kingdom goes forward. Then don't pray. It's not only God that knows us, the thief too knows you. If he has not come, it's because he's on his way, or you have learned how to restrain him. When we don't pray, we faint. When we don't pray, we die. Finally, when we don't pray, we never birth prophecies. Prophecies fail. I preached a message many years ago why prophecies fail. I gave one reason that time, but I found more reasons now with time. The reason I gave that time was the weakness, the humanity of man. And that is true. But in addition to it, there are many reasons why prophecies fail. It is not just the humanity of man. Prophecies fail because all prophecies are seeds. When prophecies come from the lips of God, they rest upon the womb of time. Something must be done to incubate prophecies until they mature and they are birthed. Are we together now? You nurture prophecy by prayer, you birth prophecy by prayer. So prophecies fail. Even if you are not exhausted and you do not engage strategically in prayer, you will never be able to birth the program of God. If for any reason God ever told you anything you are sure of and it never came to pass, I can tell you, in diagnosing that condition spiritually, most likely it was because you did not stay with God, agreeing in the place of prayer to incubate that prophetic word to maturity, to fruition, and then birthing it in the place of prayer. Everything God tells you, your next assignment is to pray. You are not just praying to fight Satan. Even if Satan is not there, the process of praying to birth things is a spiritual technology. It is not always about demons. When a baby is in the womb of her mother, it's not about demons. It is the process of growth. You nurture it in the place of prayer. And when it is the 9th month in the spirit, you push through prayer. As soon as Zion travails, she shall put forth a son. A son can mean a vision. A son can mean a new dimension. A son can mean another level in grace. Take note of this. When we do not pray, we faint. When we do not pray, we die. By every definition of death, we lose life financially, relationally, health-wise, until we finally die, because we give the thief access to carry out his ministry in our lives. And finally, when we do not pray, we abort prophecy. We do not stay with God to nurture and to birth prophecy, to give it physical expression. It is for this reason, ladies and gentlemen, that he spake a parable to the end that koinonia, to the end that Joshua Selman, to the end that you and your family, you and everyone around you, that they pray and not to faint.